Of China uniting terror groups in the northeast. Reports of a meeting of 9 representatives of terror groups was organized in Myanmar by the Chinese government. The recent attack on an army vehicle on Monday in Nagaland after the Myanmar meeting. I want to go across now to my colleague Gaurav Sawant, who's tracking on this. This comes just days before Narendra Modi's visit to China. Gaurav, intelligence agencies reporting of China trying to bring anti-India terror groups together under one banner in the northeast. That's very scary.
This is indeed very scary, and these are intelligence agencies that warn of a change in the way now these terrorist groups are operating. And this happened after this Myanmar meeting that's understood to have taken place sometimes end March, early April. 9 terrorist organizations, including the NSCNK and ULFA, being brought under one head. All of them will operate together. They're called the United National Liberation Front of West Southeast Asia. So this is the umbrella organization. This meeting took place in Sanyang. And now you see there have been 2 major terror attacks on the Indian Army. One in Nagaland, the other that took place in Arunachal, after which AFSPA had to be imposed in the border districts of Arunachal. And all of this only because these terrorist organizations are now coming together.
No, but they're so disparate, so many different ethnic groups. How will they ever work together?
Well, they have one common agenda to destabilize the nation, to ensure that economic prosperity in the northeast does not come. And they all have their independent fiefdoms. When they were divided, the Indian Army, the paramilitary forces and the local police had controlled them. But the moment they come together, the task becomes more difficult. But the good news story is that they still haven't been able to come together as a cohesive unit. If the armed forces, paramilitary forces and the police operate and go after the big heads, then they can be completely taken down. Also, Myanmar, Bangladesh and Bhutan, they're all cooperating with India.
And this is significant because it comes just days before Modi's visit to Beijing and Shanghai.
It does come
when the last time the Chinese president came here is when we had the big incursion along the line of actual control. And now in the build-up to this meeting, China trying to organize the 9 big terror groups, but the NSC and IM is not part of it.
No, with them the peace talks are still on. It's only with the Kaplang faction that these terror groups are operating.
These are very militant, very dangerous terror outfits that have largely been dormant over the past couple of years. If they come together, and we've seen 2 big attacks just in the last couple of days. Gaurav Sawant for that breaking story. Thank you very much.